So today we're taking a look at a case that might be the new best budget case that you can buy for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now it also does come for some other phones, but we are looking at only the 17 Pro Max version today. And this case has already been out, but they made a few improvements and created a new one, and it's really, really good. Today we are taking a look at the brand new Tiny Owl DuneX for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Now huge shout out to Tiny Owl for sending these over to me to review for you. The price on this case is $25.99. A case for $25.99 should not be this good, or at least according to current market standards, most cases around this price are not this good, but this one is amazing, and I just can't wait to show it to you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, starting off, we get classic Tiny Owl packaging. It says the iPhone 17 Pro Max casing. This is the navy blue version. We do have all the colors, I will show you guys, designed by Tiny Owl, and here you get a little bit of information there, which we will talk about when we look at the case. So, just opening this up, we are, like I said, taking a look at the navy blue one. So you take this out, you got your case. In here, you get a little brochure that kind of tells you a little bit of information about the company and stuff like that. Feel free to pause and read that for yourself. And in here, you just get a little QR code and you can tell them about your experience with the case. So let's just go ahead and take this, put it back in the box, and get it out of here. So taking a look at the case, we are looking at a completely TPU case here. You do get your camera plateau that is open there, a very tiny Tiny Owl logo right here. And then on the inside, you're getting this super nice, luxurious microfiber with your Magsafe and alignment magnet. It does look like an owl. And it says the DuneX series designed by Tiny Owl here. And here it does say hidden on purpose for the branding, which is right in there, which I love to see that. I'm glad that this doesn't have all those huge, crazy logos and everything like that. It's super low-key, all of the cases. You really can't even tell what brand this is, and I love to see that. So on the inside, you're just getting a TPU material that goes all the way around the inside of the case. Of course, a camera control button right there, which we will test out. And one of the updates about this case is you get these really nice clicky metal buttons. And then one thing Tiny Owl is known for is their rounded action button. They're the only ones on the market that I've seen who have this, and it works really, really well. So let's go ahead and bring over that scale and that caliper here. We'll see how much this thing weighs and how thick it is. So we're looking at 51 grams on this case. So it's a little bit of a heavier case, but you really do not feel the weight of this case when you use it. And that's what I love about it. It's so comfortable to use, but don't let me get ahead of myself. And then with our caliper from front to back, we're looking at 12.7. with your camera plateau 15.2, and then inside to outside we are looking at 3.2 millimeters there. So nice, not too thick, not too heavy of a case. It is a little bit on the heavier side compared to certain other TPU cases, but don't let that deter you, especially for the price and what all you are getting with this case. But for right now, let's go ahead and bring over that Cosmic Orange 17 Pro Max. We'll plug this in, listen out for that click. Solid click on there. Nothing to complain about when it comes to that. Let's go ahead and go around the sides. Yeah, pretty decent. I mean, it is TPU, so it's going to have a little bit of give. I would like to see this be a little bit more stiff, but it's definitely an improvement over the old version, which I actually have right here. I did go out and buy this one with my own money before Tiny Owl sent me their new DuneX, and this one has way more give around it. So I love to see that improvement right there. Taking a look at those corners. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the corners don't really have a crazy strong click on them, but they still fit on there really well, and it takes a good bit of effort to get it off. It's not just going to randomly pop off on you or anything like that. Now let's go ahead and take a look at that camera and screen protection. I am using a full coverage tempered glass screen protector, and you're getting a slight screen lip on this one, so you can set this down on flat surfaces and it'll be fine, but be careful on anything jagged. And then with your camera plateau, you are getting a pretty decent camera plateau there. So you can set this down on most surfaces and you'll be just fine. Now let's go ahead and look around the sides of it, right? So before we do that, I do just want to bring over one thing we'll notice right away from the old version, the regular Tiny Owl. Well, first of all, just looking at the back, as you guys can see, you can see the Magsafe imprint there. Here, you cannot. And then looking at the buttons here, they were built in. Also TPU buttons, whereas on this one, they are nice standalone and metal, very nice and clicky buttons there. So again, on the top, looking at that, you get this very fine texture going all the way around, and it's going on the back of the case as well. It's not really like, super slippery or anything like that. It's not just flat, very slightly textured, if you guys can see that, and it goes all the way around the case. So that's your top. On the left-hand side, we do have those metal standalone buttons. You got your action button, which is rounded, your volume up and down, and that's it over here. Let's listen to how these buttons sound, though. Very nice, very clicky buttons. Now, one thing I just wanted to bring up, and this is my only gripe when it comes to this case. Otherwise, it is a very, very good case, and it's still a great case, and I wouldn't say let this deter you. But just looking at the two, this is the old one, this is the new one. One thing I am missing that I really wish they kept is these little grip dots right here. Don't say it's slippery. I wouldn't say it is. Comparing these two, this one is like 2-3% a little more slippery than this one, but it's not slippery otherwise nonetheless. Like, it's still grippy, still feels good. You get that texture going all the way around, but I just wish that we had those little grip dots like we do here on this case here. And then of course goes onto both sides, on this side and on this side. But let's set this one off over here. Looking at the bottom, you have your microphone and your speaker cutouts and a nice wide open USB Type-C. So let's go ahead and plug the cable in right there. There we go, charging. Ample amount of room. All your thicker head cables and all that will fit there with no problems. And then on the right hand side, you do have a black camera control button and your power button right there. Now, this button is not going to be color matched on any of the cases. All of them are going to have a black camera control button, and it is recessed a little tiny bit in there so you can kind of feel which button's which. But taking a look at that, right? Go ahead and test it. Perfect. Zero complaints whatsoever about the camera control button. Let's go ahead and take our usual picture here. Boom, take that, and we are good to go. Everything with the camera control button is really, really good. Now bringing over the Magsafe. Let's go ahead and test that. Starting off with the Apple Magsafe wallet. Attach that. Animation. And it's going to have some decent Magsafe. You're going to have to really give it a little bit of pressure to get your Magsafe wallet off. Bringing over our Apple Magsafe battery pack. There we go. Animation here. Give it a shake. Shake it like it owes you money. Rah! Good to go when it comes to that. I do feel the bottom of it moving just a tiny bit. Let's bring over this Magsafe paper and make sure. Yeah, we still got that alignment magnet right there. But when I do, obviously nobody's going around and shaking this as hard as they can. So you should really be fine when it comes to like your Magsafe pop sockets or your car mounts, your nightstand chargers. All that stuff, you'll be just fine. But when I did shake it, it just does move a tiny little bit. And last but not least, bringing over our Anker 623. Give it a little bit of a shake and it comes off, but it'll hold on your nightstand chargers. Like I said, your car mounts, especially if you have a good car mount with a good Magsafe strength, you'll be just fine. The Magsafe on this, nothing too crazy, but not the worst Magsafe in the world by any means. So B, what do you think about the Tiny Owl DuneX case for the 17 Pro Max? I love it, guys. I have been a huge fan of Tiny Owl ever since I got my first version for it. I don't remember if that was last year or 2 years ago for the 15 Pro Max, but they really knocked it out of the park with this one. They made the fit better. They made the buttons better. They made the MagSafe strength better. The only thing, just a little tiny little complaint. I would love to see those grip strips, those grip spikes, dots, whatever you want to call them, on the sides again, just to add that little tiny bit of extra grip. But again, let me stress this again, that this is not a slippery case. I haven't dropped it, at least in my opinion. Is it a little bit more slippery than before? Yes, I can't lie to you guys. Yes, it is. Than the original, their regular version. But it's not to the point where I would say that this is a bar of soap or anything like that. Still, when you pick it up, you will be just fine. It's grippy enough. It's plenty good. Not a pinky destroyer at all. Very important we mention that. Very, very good. Comfortable to hold in every which angle you use. Nice clicky metal buttons. Good fit. Decent screen lip. Would like to see it a little bit better, but I'm not even going to complain about that because of how good of a case this is. And all around, I can strongly and highly recommend it to you guys. Of course, the links to purchase it are down in the description below if you're interested. $25.99 is an absolute win for a solid case like this one. So yes, I definitely recommend it to you guys. I've been loving this case and it's going to stay in the rotation. This case exceeded all of my expectations, and Tiny Owl, I salute you guys. You did a fantastic job. But let's take a look at those colors real quick and we'll get out of here. So, like I said, this is going to be that navy blue, blush too hard, sage green, almost black, sandstone, and green in denial. So that has been it, guys. That is the new Tiny Owl DuneX case. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. I've been loving it and I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. That goes a really long way for me and allows me to make these videos for you. And if you guys want to see another really good budget case, I'll leave that video right here. But if you want to see my top 10 cases, the best 10 cases that you can get for the iPhone 17 Pro Max right now, that video is right here.